welcome to the vlog. Ignore the dog hair. I'm gonna be taking it really easy today, sketching, maybe paint. I'm not quite sure. We'll just see where the rest of the day takes us. It's already in the afternoon. The sun is setting because daylight savings. And yeah. Hello, welcome into this video. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking. And if you're returning, thank you. I love you. This is a failed turned success type of video because the piece that I'm working on currently, spoiler alert, ends up being a fail. And that's okay. Actually, I was cool with it because I hated it anyways. I had this idea of painting this wine glass with this cool funky walled texture behind it, like a pattern. And then just as I kept working on it, did not turn into how I wanted. So I'm not spending too much time showing you the process because the beginning of this painting I really enjoyed working on. And then the rest of it, you'll see in a second just how I messed it up. But I had some thoughts that I wanted to share. Number one is snowboard season is upon us. And I am very, very excited. If you didn't know, my husband and I teach snowboarding, and I'm very excited for the snow, for packing up your bag and getting ready for getting up there. You know, the feelings in your stomach that you get, and the first run that you do is just so fun. So I'm really excited. Let me know if you guys snowboard or ski, or if you don't live in an area where you can do that. I would love to know. I'm in my home and I got a couple gifts from family. I'm so happy about these. It was so nice of them. This was the first thing. I've been wanting these for so long. I am so excited to use these. I cannot wait. They're so beautiful. Just look how many colors. I'm so excited to use these. But the real amazing thing, hold on. I'm so excited to use this. Okay, let's open it up. Hold on, I need to figure out how to put this together. Today I'm going to be painting over this. Yeah, it's terrible. And I'm not that disappointed actually. I'm actually okay with it not working out, you know, even though I failed at this idea that I had in my head. It's okay because I have something else that I want to do that I'm more excited about. That's more my style. You know, this was for somebody, and after looking at it before I messed it up, I realized that it actually wouldn't fit in their space as much as I thought it would, which I'm okay with. I have a different idea. At first, I was upset that I screwed it up, and I kind of gave up on it, but now I'm fine with that because I have something else that I can use this canvas for that I'm more excited about. I have a cup of tea. It's super gloomy and stormy, and it's going to rain soon. I'm looking out at all the oak trees and they've changed their colors. It's so pretty. I feel like nobody can get enough of autumn, and it goes too quickly. The leaves change too fast. The winds blow them away too quick. I've been taking so many walks trying to soak it up, and enjoy the colors. Even though I'm really excited for winter, this time of year is just so special to slow down and take it easy and get ready for like hibernation a little bit. I have mixed a bunch of new colors. This is one of them, this pretty orangey color that I'm putting right over this. This video is coming out a little bit later than I wanted, just because I was really sick for a week. I caught a cold and I had no footage. I had nothing to film. I wasn't doing anything, but I'm back now and excited for what I can create this week. This piece I've had in my head for a little bit, and I sketched it on my iPad. I'll pop in the picture right here of my sketch, and I'm so happy with how it turns out. You'll just have to wait to the end of the video to see. It's fun doing an abstract type of piece with a bunch of texture, and I like seeing lines of paint that's thick and your brush strokes, and I like it when it's more imperfect. I enjoy the concept of wabi-sabi and how you can find beautiful things in imperfection. And I think that's the same with art, is when it's not absolutely perfect is when I love it the most. When there's these little things that make it so unique and its own entire piece. I talked a little bit about autumn and how wonderful and special this time of year is. And I just wanted to touch on it again and talk about how important this season is for all of us, because autumn is a time for slowing down and for reflecting and kind of, in a sense, getting ready for hibernation. I really like to create a warm and a clean and inviting space, and I do that through thick textures, thick blankets, and heavy wool, and layering clothing too. I also like warm lighting such as candles, lamps, and even nightlights, which I'm going to be purchasing a couple little nightlights. I love that type of ambiance. A favorite of mine to do, especially this time of year, is to put soft classical music on in the morning when I make my tea, and then I step out into the super cold air to wake up. The cold air pierces your skin, and you have something warm in your hands, so you're not freezing, but then you have the soft classical music going on in the background. It's just, to me, that's what I do, especially during this time of year. I do that in summer too, but I have the windows open and I enjoy hearing nature instead of music. There's a couple things that I think are important to remember for these autumnal mornings. I think it's important to air out your bed in the morning and let it breathe for at least 30 minutes before you make it. It helps with bacteria growth, and when you're in bed for the entire night, it gets really warm and hot in there and it could be sweaty. It's just kind of nasty to trap all of that stuff in there. So before I make it, I like to air it out. I also kind of do the same thing with the house, is I open the windows in the morning, and that helps clean out all the stale air and also to invite fresh energy into your home. Gets things moving around. It's not yucky from overnight. Maybe there's still smells from your dinner or doing the dishes the night before. So it's always good to open your windows for a little bit while you get yourself up and ready, and then you can close them and make the fire, and it's just so cozy. I also start my day off with a warm drink to heat my body and get digestion ready. That's super important, whether it's hot tea or hot matcha or hot chai. I don't drink coffee, but if you drink coffee, it's good though to have like a warm water. I sometimes do warm water and lemon and honey, or I mostly do teas in the morning and then I have a special drink later, like chai or matcha. I also don't look at any screens for at least an hour after I wake. I don't think it's healthy to lay in bed and wake up to your screen personally, because I just feel so ill throughout the day. I can tell that my mental state is not clear. And lastly, during this cold time, I like to personally wake up early to give myself time to decompress and get my thoughts in order, figure out what I'm going to do for the day. I try to be mindful and also not move too quickly. So I take my time with my skincare routine, getting dressed, making my tea, or cleaning up the house a little bit, putting music on. I do those nice and slow because I don't think it's good to jump out of bed and rush around, and I just don't think it's good for your body to work like that. At least for me, I like to take things slow because then I have more energy throughout the day. It's also nice because I like to soak up the sunrise, and I pay attention to the early birds that are chirping and the gentle breeze, the steam from my tea, and just noticing all these little things that make my morning so special. It gets me ready for the rest of the day. My mental state is so healthy and ready to go, and that's when I feel the most creative in the morning when I do this type of routine. I have a list of autumn crafts and activities that I still want to do that I have not done yet. I really want to create some dried apples, pears, and persimmons for like decoration. I think those look so cute and beautiful in the autumn time, just hanging up. There's also this girl I found on Instagram, Rebecca Desnos. She does natural dyeing with food, plants, natural things. It's insane what she does, like different pine cones, oak leaves, food scraps, tea, flowers. It's beautiful, and I really want to dye some tea towels that I have, or a set of sheets, or a t-shirt. I think that'll be super fun. Also, I want to create my own simmer pot and have these little tiny jars of them to hand out to friends. I think that would be really sweet. And I have 2 things I need to bake this autumn: black sesame and cardamom buns. That sounds so good. And also a matcha jasmine with yuzu curd cake. Those sound so good to me, and that is on my number 1 list. I also really need to plant my flower bulbs for spring. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to some of the things that I do during this time of year to soak it in and make it feel really special. If you do any of these things, let me know. And also, if you have some things that you do that you think make this time of year so special in this season, please put them in the description. I would really love to know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this entire painting process. Okay, bye. Hi guys, welcome to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching it. I wanted to show you what the piece looks like. I love it so much. I think it is super neat, and I'm really into this type of abstract work. I love the colors. It's neutral with the pop of blue. I think it's super cute and different. I'm enjoying painting whatever the heck comes in my brain, and I think it turns out good most of the time. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow. I'll leave my bio down below and my TikTok account. The sun is setting. It's a beautiful autumn evening. The sky is clear and it's super cold. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night. I have my chamber music group tonight, and I'm going to sit by the fire until then. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.